Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rising World on the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. Today, we are going to try a couple of different things out. We finished up the inn. There's a few little things here and there that need to be done, but I can do that on my own time. Even this chimney needs a little cleanup. I took that spruce tree that was right here out. I guess I decided I didn't like the way it was covering up the chimney of the inn. We'll keep that one there, and maybe we'll put a birch tree or something right here, a different kind of tree. We're almost out of wood, but I've got enough wood to try something out today. Now, we've had our marketplace up and running here for a little while, but there's really nothing for sale. And if you look at medieval time pictures, and if you look at Skyrim when you go into a town, there's always a chicken or two roaming about, right? Right. So I thought to myself, could I put a chicken in a box and then, have it in here? Let's try. Okay. And out we go. So there we are. We've got a chicken in a box. Let's do another one. We could maybe do two more of these in here, actually. Oh, you fell on the outside. Okay, we got to make sure we get these guys on the inside. Okay, let's try this here. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, they're falling outside the box. Okay, it must be because there's probably I don't know, we were having chickens laying right on top of each other before, weren't we? Let's get rid of these guys here. Okay, if you didn't know it, chicken do have chicken inside of them. We're not going to take that chicken. We're just we're experimenting here with some things, people. Let's try over here. Let's try right here and see if we can get... I want one more in there. Oh, God. Right on the edge. Will you fall in? Will you fall in? Can I hit you? There you go. You're in. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's do this. I know. I'm beating on chickens with an axe. Haha. There we go. That one's got its butt hanging out, but hopefully it'll walk forward a little bit and be okay. It's okay, there's its feathers out. But I thought a couple of chickens in the marketplace would add a little life to the area. And a little sound, too. So we've got two chickens in a crate right now. They're for sale here at the marketplace. So that's just a little idea I had there. What I did was I placed one of these medium crates down, and then I just put beams on each corner, across the bottom, across the top, and then I slatted it like this and kept the slats a little bit open. What I noticed about the farm animals when we were catching them out at the farm is that if we had them trapped in a tight area where they couldn't walk, they tended to stay put and didn't get out. As soon as we allowed them to roam about, that's when we started having issues with the chickens coming out. What was that? Okay. A little bit of grass showing right there through this block. Rat Ann, I think, told me about that, too. You got to be careful about that. You want to clear the grass out underneath your blocks. Otherwise, it will show up at a certain distance underneath the block, despite the fact that you put a block on top of it. So anyways, I think that's a good idea, huh? There's a couple of chickens in the marketplace in a crate ready for sale. You can see them in there. You can hear them in there. So there's a little bit of life, actually, in the marketplace now, which is pretty cool. That one chicken there, I wish it would move forward just a little bit. It's not... There it goes. There it goes. It's just pecking at the ground, though. I think once it stands back up, its butt will come back out there. But it's just the tail feathers and the wing feathers and stuff sticking out. So that's fine. I mean, that's what chests are for, right? That's what happens. So yeah, we've got a couple of chickens now for sale out here at the marketplace. So there they are. Hope everyone's doing fantastic today. I'm doing great. It is a Wednesday, so a little extra time to record. We're going to get started on the stables today, but there's one other thing I wanted to try out. One thing that's always bothered me is that we can't put things... Oh, let's grab this saw table down here now that we're done with it. This did not take long to make either, you guys. It's maybe a 5-minute project to put that together. It did not take long at all to put that little crate together. As long as you use one of those boxes for a mold, it works out really fast. You just grab the mold, you grab that little crate out of there once you're done. Works out perfect. All right, let's put this back over here because we're going to be working over here. Next project in line for us is the stable. And after the stable, I've had a request to go do something down by the water, and I think that is an excellent idea to go and kind of figure out where that road from that part of the arch, where that's going to go and how it's going to kind of line up. And then we'll build something down by the water's edge where the fishing and stuff is going to take place. Let's go inside here real quick. There's something I want to try and test out. I've never done it before. I want to see if it'll work. Let's get the board. Let's spin it around. Let's shrink it down. And let's go ahead and get it right. Can I actually... Okay, we can't go in there like that, but we can go like so. I want to see, can I actually... Oh, I went and fused it into place. Let's try that again. Back this way. And let's stretch it out a little bit. Oh, you know what? I don't even know how thick this is. Okay, it's that thick right there. So let's take a look at this. Like so, okay. And if we take this, can I... Maybe if I turn it this way, shrink it down this way. This is probably a better way to do it right here. You can't put things on these shelves, and it drives me crazy that I can't put stuff on the shelves. And I imagine someday we will be able to put stuff on the shelf. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's get that longer. And let's hit control. And can we slide? We can slide that over. Look at this here. Look at this here. Oh, yeah. Okay, now let's shrink that. Nope. 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 Jeez. If there's a guy who gets an award for pushing the wrong button, it's going to be me. Like so. And boom. It looks pretty melded in there. You can't really see that it's there, can you? Let's slide it over just a little bit more and pop that into place like that. Now we should theoretically be able to pick this up, because you can put stuff on top of planks and everything, and set this right up here on this shelf. Boom. Now you can use your bookshelf. So if you come back over the slats and add a little piece of extra wood in there, you could do that. Now can we do this? Oh, of course, and the wood is gone now. I've used up the last of the pieces. Let's get a little bit more. Yeah, we're really short on wood, you guys. Really short. We'll do that right there, boom. I wouldn't mind having a few of these shelves where we can actually place a few things on there like that. That would be really nice. Yeah, can we come into it this way? Just from the front. Just walk up to it and do that. Now, if I hit control, I can slide that in that way, but we're not going to be able to bring it up. Yeah, we're not going to be able to bring it up from there. So what we really need to do is you need to come in from the side. I guess we can get as much of it in there as possible so we don't have to slide too much of it. And just hit control and slide it on over. And hit, oh, for Pete's sake, I hit control again. Which, of course, just lets that board go, and it comes right back out again. And snap it into place, hit control, and we've got that board back in our hands. So now we could take, say, let's take a couple of these cups. Let's leave that one there. Let's take this one here. There we go. And now we could put, say, a cup on this shelf here. And will you go in there? There we go. Perfect. There we go. Now we could set things on the bookshelf. So there's an idea for you too. If you're like me and you want to put something on your bookshelf, it just kind of occurred to me that maybe I can get the same kind of wood to slide in there and do that. So now you can actually put stuff on your bookshelves, which is going to make it look really great. Until they allow us to do that, there is a solution for it. I'm really glad that works. That makes me very happy. Because there's other stuff we could put on these shelves at each location to give the area just a little more life. Like right here, I mean, we could really do some stuff up on these shelves. Extra cups, extra bowls, and things like that. Yeah, we sure could. So that's not bad. Okay, that works out great. And there's even little potted plants and stuff that maybe would work for our time period to put them in there like that. You know, I think that would be pretty cool. What I don't understand is why there's dirt in these, but you can't put any plants in there. Maybe that's coming too. Maybe we'll be able to add flowers to this, or ferns, or seeds, or anything. You know, it'd be kind of cool to be able to put, like, say, any of the plants we grow, a carrot or the cabbage or anything like that, and put it in the cabbage, the lettuce, and have it grow up and just have it be a kind of a house plant. That would be kind of cool, huh? Or even miniature tree saplings, put those in there. So, okay, there's a couple of ideas I wanted to run by you guys right there, and thank God they both worked. I'll tell you what we don't know if it's going to work is if these chickens are going to stay put. Okay, the one actually moved a little bit. They don't have a whole lot of room to walk, so we should be good. Really, what I would like to do is be able to get rid of a few of these slats on each side. I put so many on just to give them more, I guess, hit boxes around them so they're not quite so apt to walk out of the cage. Sip my coffee here real quick. Ooh, it's hot and it's brand spanking new. Went out to lunch with Variety, came home, did my chores, and now here I am spending some quality time with my people. With a hot cup of fresh coffee. Oh, mama. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna let these guys sit here and see how they do, if they stay put or not. I certainly hope they do. But that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay, I like that a lot. You know what we've never done out here? I put only one up. We've never finished the lighting out here in the marketplace. Oh my gosh, no lighting in the marketplace. Oh, we should probably take care of that. We could take care of that. We could figure the lighting out on something like that, right? I want to go out to the tree farm, though, and see how the trees are going. I cut down a whole bunch of them and wound up getting a ton of saplings back. I'm going to run just so I don't have to walk quite so slow. It'll take me forever to get there. Oh, and we need apples, too. Perfect timing. Apples. This weekend, I'm going to try to take time to put in the garden behind the inn. Give me those apples. Perfect. Inventory. Apples. We could use a drink of water. Let's go over to the well real quick and get a drink of water. I love coming out to the farm. I really do. I feel most at home out here, it seems like. Actually, you know what I've got to say? Is this build, this whole thing we're doing here together it sort of makes me feel at home. I really like this time period. I think I've mentioned that before. This sort of time period we're trying to replicate as best we can with what we have available to us. Hey, Chickie, you still here, huh? You're the only one. You're the only one who's still here. Let's check the rest of our animals, make sure they're actually still here. We've got 2 cows, we've got 2 goats, and I saw a sheep there. There's 1 sheep. There's 2 sheep. Okay. The other sheep got out right here and was in this area here. I went to kill it, and it actually ran through the fence and down by the bear. So I just left it alone. I thought, okay, that's where you want to go. That's where you want to go. Ooh, the tree farm looks like it's actually doing pretty good. It does. Yes, it does. Oh, 1 second. All right, I'm back. Okay, so for chopping down trees, I found kind of a faster way to do it. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but this is what I've been kind of doing lately is... You could knock a tree down a lot faster than I thought you could. What? There's no sapling? Oh, man, I hate it when it doesn't give me saplings. Now, what you got to do... Now, normally, you could do that. You just hold down the left click, and he goes about his business, and he does his swinging and his chopping and stuff like that. And then you can do it again. And it takes you a little while to get through all of it because, he's got to swing that axe all the way back. But if you left click... Well... If you left click repeatedly, it seems to drop the... Oh my god, no sapling here either? Oh, we're getting ripped off here, people. Maple. See what I mean? I want you to know something right now. I've planted just about all of these trees at the same time. We've got maple here. Last time I cut down the maple trees, I got a lot of extra saplings back, which was great. So we've actually got some maples down in here too. But there's several more up on this side here now. I planted the poplars, which are in here somewhere. There's a maple. This is a poplar right here. I believe that's a poplar. Yeah, and that's a poplar. And do we only have... There's one down there, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got 4 poplars. So we wound up coming out ahead with 1 poplar. And then what I did was I was cutting other birch trees down and bringing the saplings over here. And I've got a bunch of birch saplings out here. The birch trees, like I said, they seem to grow the fastest. Now... I pretty much cut all these trees down at the same time, and you can see the birch have popped up real quick. There we go. 1. Oh, man. We need more than that. You guys have got to stop being stingy with these saplings. I got a tree farm to build here, and you guys are giving me very little back in terms of trees. So the birch is my buddy. There we go. I mean, you can actually... it's so much faster. The thing that I see is that it's going to wear my mouse out really fast. You know, that's gonna be the downside to the whole thing, is wearing out my my mouse. Oh wow, there was a jackpot of saplings there. 1, 2, I saw 3. There it is. There it is. So that means we've got our saplings back that we lost. Perfect. And I'm just splatting them. I'm just slapping them down in here like so. We have a little bit of wood on us now, right? 23. Let's grab a couple more trees real quick if you bear with me here. Oh, come here, you. Oh, 2 more. Awesome. Awesome. So we've got a nice supply of trees, and again, as I've said numerous times, I think the birch tree seems to be your best bet. Timber, nice. Oh yeah, there we go. 3 more. Now we're ahead. Awesome. Alright, 2 and 3. So that's another thing I've noticed, is that you can actually chop the trees down much faster than if you just stand there and swing your axe and let it just go through its normal animation. You can actually speed it up a little bit and actually take trees down a lot faster, which has helped me out, especially when I'm getting ready for an episode, because now I can, you know, get my trees and, you know, get things going. So it's a big plus. I'm so sad our chicken coop has no chickens. Oh, and you're getting ready to... Well, guys, you can kiss that chicken goodbye. It will walk away. It has been in there. You have been in there for days upon days. We got a pig going in the garden here now. No, maybe not. That's right. Keep on walking, piggy. Ah, it's too bad. Well, like we know the game is in it's in alpha, right? It's being developed, so I'm sure they are working on the issues with the animals. So it shouldn't be a problem for too long. Let's go get a few more torches installed over there at the marketplace. The sun is going down, so we'll have to take a quick sleep, but we might as well get maybe one on each of the arches there. Like we've got the one there. Maybe on each side of the arch we put one, and that'll light up the whole marketplace real nice. You know? How are the chickens doing over here? Looks like we've got both of them still in there. Awesome. Okay, so what we've got this metal torch holder, which I think is pretty cool. We don't have them anywhere, except I think there's, well, maybe there's one out in the barn. 1 or 2 out by the barn. Let's go ahead and grab our metal plates, and let's do that. And then we will get busy on, what am I trying to say? Iron plate. Gotta figure out how the stable's gonna go, because it's not a very big area, big space for it. It's not, but I think we can come up with an idea here. Torch mount wall. There we go. Iron plate. So, oh, I get 2 for each. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna have 1 extra. Okay, that works for me. Do I have any torches on me? Oh my gosh, I don't think I do. Torch. I need some sticks. Okay, stick. Just a few. Let's get some lights, torches. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we should probably sleep. We'll sleep in the inn. We tend to sleep wherever it is we've been working last, huh? Yeah, it's kind of fun. And since I built the place, I own the place, so I'm sleeping here. Look at the shelves with stuff on it. That looks good. I like that. I wonder how hard it is to maybe give the shelves the same properties as the planks. Just give them that same property so you could just set it up and then put things on them. I don't know. I don't know how to design a game, you know. I have no clue. My abilities with a computer are pretty low. I know how to play games on them, and I know how to record on it. And I forget that stuff on a regular basis as well. Okay, so we're right about grid. I'd say right about probably there. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Right there. Just high enough not to burn anyone, but low enough that you can, you know, get to it to swap the torch out and keep the fuel in the torch taken care of. And torches. God, we're going to have to definitely take a look at this thing when the sun goes down. There's going to be some beautiful light out here. I just know it. Can't believe I forgot the lighting. It's like one of my favorite parts of building is the lighting. Oh yeah, that is going to make this place just look fantastic at night. Definitely fantastic. All right, well, you know what we'll do? We will take a look at our area up here, and then when the sun goes down, we'll take a look at that. All right, so I'm picturing the stable here. Let's do we have any blocks on us? Not really. Okay, we've got plenty of blocks inside here. Can I reach them from here, I wonder? Oh, wow, that'd be so cool if I can. Oh my god, I can. Oh, man. That's okay. We'll grab a couple stacks of stone. We do have blocks in here. The foundation blocks that I want to use especially. So let's put all this wood up. I had all of it with me just because I wasn't sure what I was going to make that crate out of. We've got these guys right here. And we'll keep this lumber on us. Let's put this extra lumber away. By the way, Euphoria asked if we could put buckets around, lay buckets down. And you can't set buckets down. I tried. You cannot set it to the ground and then just hit F and have it go down. Otherwise, it would be great to be able to have you know, random buckets here and there. It would be really fun to be able to do that. We'll get the sticks out of our inventory. We'll keep that wood. We'll keep that wood right there too. And we'll put that up in there right now. And oh, we've got oh, we're in here already. Let's get the iron put up and the iron plates. And we could throw that right in there next to that guy. Okay, perfect. Now, what I'm thinking is, you guys come out of there, silly torches. We don't need you, torches. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's say that's the outer wall. Now we got our start of our pen. You figure a horse or the cows are probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in length. Okay, something like that. I'm going to set these bricks down just so we have this handy. And then we need a 2 wide for the, well, we need more than a 2 wide because we're going to be bringing horses and stuff in. It's not going to have your traditional door on it, so we go there. And then how many did we go here? Was it 6 total? Yeah, 6. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4, 5, and 6. But I do not want it touching on here, so it's going to actually travel 1 further. Do we have enough space? If we go 1 further here, we're hitting the chimney. We could bring this all the way back, though, a little ways. We could do that. We could take and start the stable back here. 6. And then we've got 1, 2, and 3. And then, okay, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6, like that. We could start the stable back here and then have maybe some hitching posts up front here where you could just ride up and park your horse if you're going to like be in the tavern, the tavern or the inn for the night. You could hitch your horse there. We could do a couple of different things out front here. We could have a water trough, which is another thing. You know what? Maybe we should try that today and see if we could do a water trough. I'm kind of curious if I could do that. I don't know if I could build a box like we did with the chickens and have water actually stay in it, or if it's going to bleed through the sides of it and just look, you know, crappy. So now, okay, well, let's finish what we're doing here. We're looking at the size of this thing. So now let's go, okay, this is the outer wall. We're going to go, say, 4 spaces for an animal. 4 spaces wide, so there's your first horse is right here. And then you've got a divider. And then you've got another horse here. Divider. And then you've got... Oh, come on, go underneath there, please. There we go. 3, 4, and that's it right there. And then you've got your divider here too. So we have room for 1, 2, 3 animals. 3 animals in here. Well, no, that's not really what I want to do. I want to go. Well, we got that many more blocks. We could do 3 stalls on this side, or what we can do is 2 stalls on this side, 2 stalls on this side, and make this back area sort of a feed and tack area where you'd store your saddles, your food, your grains, and brushes, and anything you would need for a horse to take care of a horse. You could put back in a little storage room back in here, and then when you come out, you'd have 4 slots that you could house travelers' horses in that area there. Maybe that's what we'll do. The back area will be a solid structure, not very large, of course, more of a, well, like I said, like a feed and tack shed. It'd have more of a shed feel to it with a couple of crates, maybe a chest, maybe a bookshelf to set things on, something like that back in there. But it's certainly, maybe the bum in town sleeps there at night. I don't know. But it'd be a very small area. And then we've got enough room for a few horses, and so hopefully somewhere down the road they bring horses to the game and we'll be able to ride horses. That would be so cool. And we could actually store some horses inside the property here. Also, I guess what we could do here too is run a fence along here, bring it up, run a fence here and across, and have a little fenced in area out here as well. We could do that so that some horses are penned up, and if you've got a little overflow, you could have them fenced off in here. Maybe we put a cow here. Maybe the inn has fresh milk and they keep a cow next door at the livery stable. Maybe that's what they call it. But the stable, if anything else. And then we've got a little cow sitting out here, so we've got a cow up close that's mooing all the time. That would be kind of cool. So that's my idea for there. But since I was thinking about this with the water trough, let's grab. It was these guys here, I believe, and these guys right here, right? 65 and a 65. Okay, these are great for this. Let's see if we can actually do that. Let's see if we can get a water trough going. What could I use for a mold for this that's going to make a lot of sense? I've got these guys right here. So let's use these guys, and we're going to turn this into a water trough right here. And 2. The reason I use these is that it gives me a good foundation to build with. It gives me a good height, a good width, and all that good stuff. So let's see here. We're going to go... It doesn't have to be perfect, you guys, but we're going to go in the corner like so. And like that. Come down here. I'm just kind of curious if water will actually sit in between these wood planks and not show. And like that right there. Perfect. Now let's take this and spin it around and stretch it out. We're going to want to make sure that goes all the way there, and like so. And yeah, that's good. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like that, okay. And let's spin this around again. Okay, and because we have static water. I think I've talked about that before. I read what static water means. It means it just doesn't go anywhere. It just sits. Water just sits there. So it's nothing too special about it. They want to change that, of course, down the road. So we have, regular water, which is great. And you go right here. And now we got to spin this one more time. Nope. Okay, we'll just use this to match it up. And down here like so. Okay, that's going to work. And let's go like this right here. Awesome. And one more right over here. Let's hit control and just check it just to make sure. Yeah, that side's got a little deformity to it, but that's okay. Like I said, it does not have to be perfect. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. Let's go to our planks. And we're going to see if we can't get ourselves a water trough put together here. Well, you're acting squirrely. What we want... See, I don't think there's any way to get the slats to run this way. I want them to go this way. Like that crate has slats going that way. That's what I want these to do. I could do that. Come on now. I can't get it to spin upwards. We're going to make these slats a little bit fatter so we don't have to use quite so many. This is just a test. And we're going to shrink that down right about there. And can I just hold, click, and drag it? I sure can. Alright, that's perfect. Like that. And let's spin this around here. Like so. We should still see some resemblance of individual boards here, I believe. Like that. And these imperfections in the wood and the shape that it took gives it some character, I think. Makes it look like it's been here for a while and got used. Okay, so we need a few more of those. There we go. And straight across like so. Oh, it's the wrong board. That's okay. I'm curious to see if it's going to work to begin with. There we go. A little patchwork there. Okay. Let's get... okay, I used the wrong board on that. That sucks. I'll do that and that. Okay, this should be enough. And then we're just going to do one across the bottom because hopefully we won't be able to see this once we get some water in here. And boom. Let's see. How are we doing? Awesome. Yeah. Trough. Oh, man. Dang it. Let's try that one more time. Let's hit control this time and check it really good. Make sure it's okay on all sides. There we go. A little spit sticking out there, huh? There we go. And we're already hitting the wrong button. Okay, control. Come on out of there. Come on out of there, you. All right, awesome. Let's see if water will sit in there. We've got 2 buckets right here. And we're heading down to the water's edge. Mm-hmm. Yipper-do. Little side projects that can help bring the world to life, huh? Our chickens are doing pretty good. They're both still in the pen. I like that. That makes me happy. Yeah, out here next. We're going to work out here after we get the stable done. The stable should take a couple of episodes, maybe a few, and then we're going to move down here. The road will actually travel relatively straight off of here, and it will come right up over this hill and drop straight down into the river. Oh, there goes a bunny. Right over to here. And this will be where we'll have our landing. Maybe we take up this whole area. Ooh, boy. I'm going to have to give this some thought for sure. Variety is buzzing me. Wow, you know, this area is going to require me to give it, come down here and actually just sit and look at it and think about it, because I have got some ideas for this area. Because originally we were going to be coming down there, but that's not going to be the case. We'll be coming in over this way, which is pretty cool. I can, right now, for my imagination, I can see the dock going this way and wrapping around that. As we come down the dock this way, we come walking down here. We've got maybe a structure here, maybe something right here, maybe even something over on this side right here to really add some interest to it. That could be kind of fun. That is a big project too, by the way. That would be a very huge project. Let's move over here where we're not going to take any more damage to the water. We're trying very hard not to damage the water. Sometimes you can get away with taking water out and it doesn't give you that weird glitch in the water. Sometimes if you take too much out of one spot, I've noticed, it'll glitch. But if you spread it out a little bit and move around, it doesn't seem to do that, which is fantastic. Well, there's our moose. What's he doing way down? He must have come down to get a drink of water, huh? Yeah, hi there. He's really ticked off at us. We killed some of his kind. We did. 2 of them. Brutal. Just brutal. What a jerk, huh? You killed my family. Alright, guys. Keep your fingers crossed. If this is the case, we could put one of these out there at the farm, too, in with the cattle, and see how it looks. Oh. That appears to have dropped right underground. I got an idea. Let's see. I've got an idea, guys. Let's try something else out here. Let's go to the blocks. We just happen to have this one here. You know what? Instead of using more of the new material, let's... Oh, you know what? I think I've got them right over here. Let's try using some of the stuff we already have. 2, 3, 4? Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe they are in the inn. I got an idea. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to look good. I don't know if it's going to fit in there properly, but we can give it a try and see. Let's see here. We've got... we have these slabs right here, and we do have these blocks right here. We have... Well, let's just grab these. It's 64 of those. We've got plenty of that then. Let's go try this again, but with a different base on it. Maybe a different base will help the water stay above ground. It's kind of weird that it went right to the earth. Oh, there's a divot down there. Oh, I wonder if that's why it did that. Or did it create that divot when I... I do not have a rake on me. We're testing this. Let's just get the test underway and see. Okay, so if I do... If I do that... Okay, it is going to bleed through the side. If That's kind of a shame. I was wondering about that because the planks and the beams, you can kind of slide them through all the other materials. I was wondering if the the water would do the same thing, and it looks like it will do that. The other option is we make it a solid block structure, sort of like this. And we come up with that with wood blocks, and we make it this way. It just seems to me like it's going to get kind of bulky, And I don't want bulky. I wanted it to look a little more natural. I mean, we could leave that little cap on top like that. That doesn't look too bad. We're toying with the idea. We've got kind of the stable marked out. I thought we'd look at something a little different other than just some real serious building today. Just doing some little tests. I mean, we could do it like that too, where we've got it in there like that. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. Horse could still get its head over there and drink out of the water. Does it look like a trough though for water, or I'll tell you one thing, I need a drink out of that trough. Call me a horse. There we go. I mean, it's an option. It is an option. We could do something like that. We could even leave it as it's not. Take all of this middle stuff out. See, the reason I like this so much is that it's a narrower material and it just has a better look to it. That's all. That's what I was looking for there. But the water will travel through it. I think even if I were to line the sides with beams all the way up, I think it would still. The water would still pour through just because these blocks, they don't seem to have hitboxes on them. So, yeah, there's something for you guys to think about. What do you think of that idea? It doesn't look bad. It really doesn't. I mean, we could leave the thin layer of material at the top, and it gives it a little more feel of being a water trough, especially if we had it out here. We had a cow roaming around or something like that. It would definitely give that appearance as that. It's kind of a temporary thing until maybe they bring troughs, water troughs. Maybe they bring something that maybe the water changes and we can do something different with it. But at this point in time, we've kind of got to go with what we've got. And I mean, that does work. It does work. It's not too bad. It's a little big, but it would definitely work out here. It would definitely work. Maybe if it wasn't quite so long. Maybe if we shrunk it down to about here and only went 1, 2, 3 blocks instead of like 5 or 6. Maybe if we shrunk it down a little bit, it would look better too. So give me some feedback on that. Let me know about the feedback on the chickens too. Am I headed in the right direction on the stable? We've kind of earmarked the plan for it now and kind of wrapped our heads around the initial size of the structure. It's not going to be huge. I didn't want it to be huge, but what we could do out front here too is when we put this fence in, we could make the fence a little bit sturdier, and we could actually do sort of an A-frame overhang on it, or even just a flat overhang that would come out this way, so that even with the horse standing in here, it would still be out of the rain and the snow and the wind and stuff like that, So we can still put a roof on it. As it is, this will have a roof on it here, but we're not going to bring this up too high. I want this to come up just about as high as like a block over an animal's head, and then boom, we're going to go ahead and roof it and have that taken care of. But it does belong right here, I think. This is a good spot for it, and it will fit, and we can get creative with what's going on out front here. So there's a few different things for you guys to comment on. Water trough, the size of our stable, I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. With a fence out front here, maybe an overhang for the animals to be up underneath. And then the chickens in a box. The chickens in a box. Do you guys think they're going to stay there, or do you think they're going to break out when I log in and log out again? Time will tell. Time will definitely tell. But there it is. We've got a little life here in the Rising World Marketplace. Spruceford Landing Marketplace. Pretty cool. Oh, we got to get the sign put up on the inn too. A lot of those little things I'll try to take care of over the weekend. Then when I bring you back On the next episode, we'll take a look at that. We've still got at least another episode, hopefully, this week to go. Variety doesn't have to work Friday because it is Veterans Day here, so she will have the day off. So when I get home, I don't know if I'm going to have time to record that day or not. We'll have to wait and see. So it could be a couple of days before you see another episode. But look at there. Yeah, okay. And then now the sun's gone down, so let's see how this lights up. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh, I like that. I do like that. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Excellent. Yeah, that works out just great. Chickens in a box. There it is. Give me an empty hand. I always got something in my hand. Busy guy, you know. Busy guy. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me. If you enjoyed today's episode, hit that like button for me. I appreciate it very much. Comment, subscribe, and share on the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and superb day, and I do look forward to talking to you again next time.